So this class is our prenatal and postnatal yoga class. You may or may not see moms who are in their first trimester all the way to their postpartum, even with their little ones. And I wanted this to be very inclusive so that if you did have a baby with you, you know how to incorporate movement and yoga to draw that for yourself while being able to recover postpartum. And if you're in the prenatal stages of your life with your baby, you can still bond the same way and really use yoga poses to move into your body to ease the aches of pregnancy. So there's a wide spectrum, and during this class, I will give you different options as I move into it while you're settling in. If you don't have bolsters, you can use pillows or couches. Yes, beautiful. And if you have a blanket, it doesn't have to be a Mexican blanket. It can be any blanket of your choice, just to support your tailbone. So you can sit and elevate yourself. And if you have two yoga blocks, it will help you with modifications you need for your practice as well. And if you don't have yoga blocks at home and you want to use books, that's a great alternative as well, where you can stack books. So we're going to bring ourselves to the middle of your mat. If you have your blanket or a bolster, I welcome you to sit onto your blanket for more support into your tailbone. I'm going to rest your hands onto your knees, back of your hands onto your thighs, palms up in a receiving gesture. Soften your gaze or close your eyes. Every day, you ask the world of your mind, your body, your soul. In this moment, arrive fully back onto your mat. Feel the essence of your breath. Listen to the sound of your own breath. The sound of your in-breath, the sound of your out-breath. Your mind and body settle in. In our practice today, I invite ourselves to bring our awareness into a space of loving grace. Love and grace for the thoughts of our minds, the space of how we feel within our emotional body, and how to bring loving grace into our physical body. No matter what stage of motherhood to be, motherhood in the present moment you're in, just give yourself the ultimate permission of loving grace. And however those words resonate with you in this very moment, know that there's no right or wrong way on how to connect to those words, loving grace. Just bear it in mind. Allow it to connect into the breaths you take, the movements you make, the thoughts you connect to. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Take a deep breath out through your nose. Slowly breathe in through your nose. Exhale, breathe out through your nose. Take a deep breath in through your nose and exhale through your nose. Blink your eyes open. Take a deep breath in. Cycle your arms up through the sky. Exhale, lower your right hand down through the right side. Inhale, stretch your left hand up towards the ceiling. Exhale, bend your right elbow, stretch your left arm over your left ear. Soften your gaze down to your right shoulder. And then inhale, lift your chin up towards your left shoulder, open up the neck space. Exhale, turn your gaze down. Inhale, lift your gaze up. Exhale, turn your gaze down. Inhale, turn your gaze up. Exhale, soften your gaze down, pause. Soften your gaze or close your eyes. Feel the open space into your left body. And move into your breath. If you have your little one before you, this is a beautiful time to just talk to your newborn, engage with them. If you're pregnant, a great way to reconnect with your baby while you're mindfully in your body. It's just speak softly in your mind to them, finding that connection. Take a deep breath in. We're going to reach our arms up towards the sky. Lower the left hand down to the left side. Inhale, reach your right arm up. Exhale, bend your left elbow, stretch your right arm over your right ear. Soften your gaze down to your left shoulder. Connect into your breath. Inhale, look up. Exhale, soften your gaze down. Inhale, look up. Exhale, bring your gaze down. Inhale, look up. Exhale, bring your gaze down. Pause here. Soften your gaze or close your eyes. Take a moment or two, finding where you are in your physical body, your emotional body, your mental body. And then take a deep breath in, reach your arms up through the sky. And exhale, take both hands to the back of your mat, flipping your fingertips back to open your chest, rotate your shoulders behind your upper back. Softly lift your chin halfway, looking at a 45-degree angle towards the sky. Then close your eyes. Feel the light beaming into your heart space. Rejuvenate your heart. Take a deep breath in through your heart. And exhale, breathe out through your chest. Drop your head all the way back. And take a deep breath in. Exhale, roll your right ear to your right shoulder. Inhale, sweep your left ear to your left shoulder. Exhale over to your right. And then inhale over to your left. Exhale over to your right. Inhale over to your left. Roll your head all the way up. And inhale, sweep your arms up through the sky. Exhale, interlace your hands. Place the palms of your hands to the back of your head. And take another deep breath in. Lean your head back into the palms of your hands. Take another deep breath in. Exhale, open your elbows out left and right. Squeeze your shoulder blades back and down towards each other. Expand 2 chest breaths into your heart space. And then inhale, lift your head up. Exhale, curl your elbows into your cheeks. Tuck your chin to your chest, round through the back of your neck. And just pause. Allow the weight of gravity to carry your arms heavier to the back of your head. Stretch into the back of your neck. And then inhale, lift your head up. Fly your elbows out to the side and press your palms up towards the sky. Root down through your tailbone. Inhale, reach up high through the palms of your hands. Breathe into your left and right rib cage. Expand your breath outwards. And then as you exhale, feel the breath expand in towards your mid-body. Inhale, fill up your rib cage. Exhale, deflate your breath back into your body. One more deep breath in. And exhale, retract your breath. Release your hands. Open into your rest. And from here, if you have blocks or a bolster, I'm going to have you bring them inwards in front of you. If you have pillows, a really great way to do this and you don't have blocks is just to start stacking your pillows right in front of you. We're just going to bring our forearms down right onto your pillows first or onto your blocks. Ease from your hips and fold your body down. Allow your body to settle in. Find a place of ease and rest as you bow your heart space within yourself to honor your mind, to honor your body, to honor where you are in this beautiful stage of motherhood. And no matter where you are in your journey, your prenatal journey, your postnatal journey, give yourself the love and grace to know that you are enough. You are doing great in holding space for your little one. And slowly take a deep breath in, roll your body up one vertebrae at a time. We're going to set your pillows out to the side. Set your blocks out towards the top of your mat. And we're going to swing our legs forward. Begin to rock your sitting bones side to side. For tight hamstrings, micro bend into your knees. If you need more support underneath your knees, you can wedge one pillow or one block at a time underneath your knees as well. For a deeper expression into your stretch, you can always flex into your feet, allowing your toes to point up, focusing on your hip alignment. From here, we're going to welcome either your blocks or your pillows right back in, adjusting the height of the blocks, the height of the pillows, depending on how deep you like to fold forward. And I always recommend starting at a good 80 and then easing your way down as your body gets comfortable. So we're going to bring our hands and forearms onto your pillows and just go ahead and hinge from your hips. Start swaying side to side. See how that feels for your low back, for your hips. Find an element of watery play while you are discovering where you are in your physical body. And as you're feeling eased in and calm, you're going to begin to hinge your chest down towards your pillow. Press your head down onto your hands. Bring your awareness to your lower back. Visualize palms of a hand of your partner or someone you hold sacred space with, just gently caressing both their palms right to where your low back sits. Their fingertips are cradling around your waist or hips. And as you take that visualization into your mind, take a deep breath in and press your breath up towards your spine into your low back. And then exhale, release that breath back down. Open your breath into those pair of hands in your low back. Take another deep, expansive breath in. A deep, expansive breath to release. Allow this breath to symbolically connect to receiving what you need and exhaling to let go of what you need to let go. Inhale, loving grace. Exhale, judgment or expectation. Breathe in, invite loving grace into your thoughts, your emotional body, your physical body. Breathe out, let go of negative energy. Any thoughts, emotions, feelings, energies that you no longer need. And slowly rock your way up, side by side, up into a seated pose. I'm going to set your bolster and blocks right back out to the side, still available to you during our practice, just away from your current space. And we're going to bring our knees together. I'm going to swing our legs back and around. So we're going to come onto our hands and knees. As we're on our hands and knees, if you'd like to bring more support for your knee joints, you're going to readjust your blanket right underneath where your knees are going to sit. And then walk your hands up, forward, underneath your head, your shoulders. Press the tops of your feet down into the mat on your inhale. Gently drop your belly and lift your chest forward between your upper arms. And then tuck your chin to your chest. Exhale, round into your back. Curl your tailbone into your pelvic bone. Move slow. See how your body's feeling. On your breath in, just gently lift your tailbone and then lift your chest forward. If we are in our second, third trimester, this arch in the low back feels uncomfortable, just gently lift your tailbone, come into more of a neutral back position. And then on your exhale, we're going to round into your back. Curl your tailbone in to your pelvic bone. Inhale, glide your heart space forward. Open your chest. Exhale, press away from your mat, round into your back. On your breath in, lift your heart space forward. Exhale, slowly breathe out, round into your full upper back, one vertebrae at a time. Continue to move into your body on all fours. Observe where you are, breath by breath, movement by movement. And as your body calls to you, begin to move your body in any motion that feels good. Especially if we are in preparation for labor, you're going to rock your hips side to side. This will feel really nice for both your physical body, the aches and pains you're feeling, as well as really set baby in a good space and rock them into a space of ease and comfort and safety. You can go ahead and take a couple circular hip movements. Wake up your hips, lubricate your hip joints. And then reverse that motion to the opposite side. And slowly bring your hips down onto your heels. To create more space for your belly, you can keep your knees at that hip width, or you can invite your knees open at the width of your mat and your big toes to touch. So you have that space right before you to bring your either forearms down, or you can extend your arms forward. One of my favorite things during prenatal yoga and postnatal was using the yoga pose to move into my body, to navigate through my body, as opposed to forcing my body into the yoga pose at hand. So as we move into our bodies this morning, really sway into it, move into it. See how movement and dynamic movement into these yoga poses helps you find the perfect niche and your own personal edge into your practice today. And in many ways, by creating that very fluid movement, we are allowing our energy within to flow so naturally, to allow our mind to be less rigid and more open, to allow our body to open and relax. Just gonna take another deep breath in here and another deep breath out. Go ahead and inhale, round into your back, shift your shoulders over your wrists, tuck your toes and bring each knee underneath your hips. And we're gonna guide our hands up, one palm print up towards the top of your mat. And as you inhale, just shift your shoulders over your wrists. Keep your knees on the floors for support. We're just gonna gently bend your elbows, lower only halfway. And on your inhale, just slowly push up. You can feel that engagement into your arms. And then we're going to slowly fall your hips back towards your heels to glide your fingertips up towards your knees, to lift your body up into a kneeling position and slide your palms to your low back, fingertips pointing down, and just inhale. Lift your hip bone forward with the palms of your hands supporting your low back. Just look up. Doesn't have to be a deep back bend. You just want to open up your chest and then slowly sit your hips right back down onto your heels. And then we're going to glide your hands through your thighs up forward to the top of your mat to bring your head right back down to round your spine. And then inhale, going to round your back again. And going to shift your shoulders over your wrists. We're moving into a prenatal vinyasa. So we're going to bend our elbows, lower down halfway. On your breath and just gently push up. Feel the strength within your amazing body of creation. And then exhale, slowly fold the hips back down towards your heels as you gently glide the fingertips up through the tops of your thighs and lift your hips off your heels. And then flip your palms to your low back, fingertips pointing down. Inhale, tilt your hip bone forward and lean your heart space up and back. And the exhale, so your hips right back down, slide the fingertips up to your thighs and forward to the top of your mat, gently rounding into your spine, extending your arms, and inhale, round into your back one more time. Exhale, bend your elbows lower halfway. Beautiful. Inhale, push up. Exhale, sit the hips right back down towards your heels, round into your back, slide the fingertips up towards your thighs, roll your body up Take the palms of your hands to your low back, lift your heart space forward, rotate your shoulders behind your upper back. And then exhale, set your hips right back down. On your inhale, slide the fingertips forward. And we're going to bring our hands onto the mat. Go ahead and take a deep breath in. We're going to take that right leg back. And exhale, step your right toes down onto the mat and just stretch your right heel into the floor. You should feel that stretch move into your right heel and your right calf. So option, you can keep your hands supported right underneath your shoulders. If you like to add into upper back, low back stretch, slide the hands forward and just fold your head right between your upper arms. And then slowly take your inhale to look forward. You're going to slide the hands right back in underneath your shoulders to pick up your right leg. And from here, we're going to bring that right knee to your right elbow. So from a forward stance, we're going to bring that right knee to your right elbow. And we're just going to step that right foot out over to the right side. There you go. I'm going to go ahead and inhale, slide the hands up onto your thighs. I'm going to inhale, sweep your arms out through the side and up towards the ceiling. And then exhale, bring your left hand down to the floor underneath your left shoulder. On your inhale, sweep that right arm over your right ear. You can bring your gaze down or lift your gaze up towards the ceiling, whichever feels the best for your body. And then as you breathe in, we're going to lift both arms up towards the ceiling and take that right hand over onto that right thigh and stretch the left arm over to your left, right. And then take another deep breath in, bring your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, lower your hands right down onto the mat. Shift your shoulders over your wrist. And we're going to retract that right knee back and just circle into your right hip. Open up those right hip joints. And lower that right knee down onto the floor. Inhale, pick up your left leg. Tap your left toe down. Stretch your left heel into the mat. This feels good. You can pause and breathe here. If you'd like to open into your upper back, walk your hands up one palm print. Take a deep breath and exhale. Fold your head between your upper arms. Breathe in through your nose. Breathe out through your nose. And inhale, walk your hands right back underneath the shoulders. We're going to pick up your left leg, bend your left knee towards your left arm, and then extend your left leg to plant your left foot down out to the side. We're going to walk your hands back towards the front side of your hips. To inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, ground your right hand to the right side underneath your right shoulder. Sweep your left arm over your left ear to open your left body. Bring your gaze down to your right hand or look up to your left shoulder, whichever feels the best for your neck. And then inhale, take both arms up towards the sky. As you exhale, bring the left hand down, stretch your right arm over your right ear. And then inhale, pick up your left arm. Exhale, we're going to bring both hands down to bring your left knee, while still bent, up towards the left side. Just circle out your hip. Lower your left knee down onto the mat. Walk your hands up one palm print. From here, tuck your toes in. Preferably maybe open your knees wider than your hips. We're going to take it into a wide-legged down dog. So we're going to inhale, lift your hips up. Readjust your feet stance a little wider. And the micro bend your knees to start. We're going to fold your head down between your upper arms, pushing your body weight back into your hips. And just pedal into your feet one by one. See how that feels. Perhaps you're rocking your head side to side. And then continue to walk your hands one by one to the middle of your mat, back towards your feet. And then we're going to take the chin down to your chest, hands right to the different opposite forearms. And just allow gravity to take over here. To really ease into your low back. You can micro bend your knees and just rock side to side. And let your hands down onto the mat and just sway side to side as you gently pick up your hands onto your knees and thighs. Just keep swaying side to side and just slowly, slowly roll your body right back up. As your head rises, shrug your shoulders up to the ears, roll the shoulders back and down. Take the palms of your hands, fingertips pointing down, cradle it right to your low back. And just gently massage into your low back with the palms and fingertips of your hands. A little self-love and our practice here. And from here, with our legs open wide, we're going to pivot our toes out one time. So if you like to adjust forward to face the actual camera, you can feel free to do so, or you can stay where you are and look at me, whichever you're more comfortable with. We're going to go ahead and bend our knees, and I like to slide my hands down through the tops of my thighs as I bend my knees to lower my hands down towards my knees. And from here, I'm just going to rock left and right. It's a great way to strengthen your pelvic floor, open your inner groins, your inner hips, especially as you move into the stages of labor. This is a great posture just to help you with labor prep. So just going to rock and start to create that figure 8 motion with your knees. And as you begin these movements, start to breathe in and out through your nose. Find that connection. Take a deep breath in. And the exhale, move over to the other side. And then come back to the center. We're just going to release into the knees and hips and come back right up. Take a deep breath. I'm going to circle the arms out through the side and up. On your exhale, palms to touch and bring your hands to your chest, bend your knees. And then as you breathe in, cycle your arms up, release your knees. Exhale, bend your knees, bring it down. Take another deep breath in, cycle the arms up. Exhale, bring your hands down to the center. Pause here for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, release. Exhale, bring your hands to each side of your hip. Pivot your heels back so you have a wider stance than you started with. And we're going to pivot that right foot over to the right. Bend into your right knee over your right heel. So you don't have to go into a deep bend. Rather, just allow your right knee to sit on top of your right heel. Even if it's a shorter stance, just feel that gentle opening into your inner hips. And then slowly bring your arms out, look to your right hand. On your breath in, just straighten out the front leg, open the arms up, exhale, press down. Breathe in to lift. Breathe out to press. Breathe in to lift. Breathe out to press, and we're going to hold it here. Look to your right knee and bend your right knee over your right heel. See how that feels for your hips. Now from here, go ahead and bend your right knee towards your pinky toe. Just micro adjustments, see how it's feeling for your hips. If you're feeling impingement in your hips, bring your hands onto your hips for me. And from here, you can take that left foot and move it up one step forward. There you go. This creates more space for your hips. And with your fingertips, tilt your hip bone all the way back. There you go. And we're going to take that left hand to the back of your tailbone. Bring your right hand right underneath baby, right where your pelvic bone is. I'm going to use that left hand, slide down through your tailbone to bring it down to the mat, and then lift baby up towards you. Beautiful. Without losing this, bend your right knee. You should feel a slight opening into your hips, but not too much. You're really supporting your tailbone by driving it down towards the mat and really supporting baby by lifting your pelvic bone forward and up. You can stay here, or for the last 2 breaths, extend your arms one by one out and just strengthen your body, stretch your body for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, release up. Pivot your right foot forward, and then you're going to pivot your left foot over to the left. Find your stance. Start to bend into the left knee. See where you're feeling on the other side. And then go ahead. Bend that left knee over your left heel. Fly your arms out. Look to your left hand. Just breathe and move. Inhale, release. To exhale, press down. Breathe in. To breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Hold it here. Now bring your hands back onto your hips. Just focus on where you sit in your lower body on this side. Bend your left knee over your left heel. Notice the sensations of your hips. Then bend your left knee again. So you can rotate out to your pinky toe. Are you feeling any impingement in your hips? If you are, gently release your left knee. Slide that right foot slightly forward. And then go ahead and bend into your left knee. Go ahead and tilt your hip bone all the way back. And then bring that right hand down, right to your low back, fingertips pointing down. Bring left hand right underneath baby. And then slowly drive your right hand down through your tailbone to drive your tailbone down towards the mat. And then lift your pelvic bone forward and up. Support your baby, support your low back. And then bend into your left knee slightly. Option to stay here. Or if you like, you can open your arms out just for a deep breath in. And then a deep breath out. And then inhale, we're going to release. Pivot your left foot forward. Hands are going to come back onto your hips one more time. And this time, we're going to tilt your hip bone back to lean your heart space forward. And then slowly just let your upper body slide down. You can relax your hands to the floor. You can bring your hands behind your legs, whatever feels good for your body. So I love bring movement in our poses today. Traditionally, not just holding it statically, but rather encouraging you to, rock forward and back, side to side, and figure 8 motions to really train our mind, our emotional body, our physical body to flow. Not everything is in a rigid space, and especially in the space of motherhood, you are always in an ever-changing state of growth. So keep moving, rock forward, side to side, whatever feels good. And just symbolically let that movement symbolize your practice of loving grace. No matter what happens, I will always practice from a space of loving grace in our thoughts. Just think of that as you move. Then bend into your knees. We're going to slide the hands up onto your thighs to roll your body up. And let's heel toe your feet side by side. We're going to take a deep breath in, cycle your arms up to the sky. And then exhale, go ahead and hinge from your hips. Slowly bend into your knees. We're going to sit back down onto your blanket. If you have a pillow, you can sit onto that as well. And from here, I'm just going to ask you just to sit onto your knees. Just roll into your hips. Ease your body into a space of release. And just circle into the opposite direction. See how you're feeling. And go ahead and come back to place of center. We're going to bring 1, 2, 3, whatever many pillows you need to support you. And what we're going to do is we're going to recline down to one side of your body of your preference. You can go on the left, right, whichever you're more comfortable with. And what you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and wedge that pillow or two right between your knees and thighs, really completely supporting your hips while you're here. I'm going to recline down onto one side of your body and then just rest. Soften your gaze or close your eyes. Bring your awareness back into your physical body, your emotional body, your mental body. Without judgment, without expectation. Just breathe. Just be. No matter where you are in your journey to being a mother, to yourself, to the life within you. May loving grace always carry with you in every breath you take, in every thought in your mind, and in every word you choose to speak and receive within yourself. Take a deep breath in, take a deep breath out. Slowly ease your body weight back. Press into the mat. Settle into a comfortable seated position. And rest your hands on your belly. Bow your head in. Take a moment or two. Connect with your baby. Let's bring the palms of our hands to touch. Thank you for allowing me the extraordinary honor to guide you in your practice today, to witness your own journey into motherhood. Let's lift our head up, open your eyes. Namaste.